isn't the fashion, the cash, and it isn't the trash in hotels. It's the pit of the passion you feel in the moment you crashed and you fell. To get up and you're smashing it well, like it was a pistachio shell. And you gotta be gnashing your teeth to be giving them hell. Cause to love is a radical act. Give your brother a pat on the back. And if you get a panic attack, feel like you're at the back of the pack. And opinion's exactly that. If they say that your magic is black, just do what you do and you do what you do. Keep on pulling that rabbit from hat. You might think that you're ruined, you might think you're defeated. If you love what you're doing, you've already succeeded. But there's gonna be bleeding when another one bites that dust, so get ready to beat it. Cause it might be us, and I'm telling them that the journey is oh so slow. And we wanna say no, 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 cause to make it is difficult. But we go, go, go. And my father was telling me that I better be ready to ride on through. Cause I know that it's tough, but it's gotta be somebody. So then why not you?
I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die.
Carry the spark as we're marching into the darkness. I don't care if they're marking where they bury my carcass. I'm working in this circus and searching for purpose, learning from the bird who's perched on top of the church and chirping a sermon. You want that early worm, be the determined sparrow, flying in loops around the sternest scarecrow. Once Cupid hit me with this burning arrow, he lit the lava in my churning marrow. So when I'm tested, I remember I've been blessed with that tender ember resting left of center in my chest. And yes, if you fuck with us, you'll see my game face. Cause no matter who you pray to when you say grace, and no matter where you come from in this great space, every single person is escaping from the same place. So if you got a flame that's blazing hot within, take a deep breath and feed it oxygen.
I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die. I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die, I'll never let it die.
So I was really interested in loved folk music, and then when I was in 7th grade in the fall of 1963, I started getting interested in politics. This was about a year after my dad died, and I think it was a real way to connect with him, with my memories of him.
All words and all sound just emerges from silence. At the end of the day, it always returns to that silence. We still got time to try these things. Somewhere else on our face, somewhere else on our face. You know that you did me wrong, where can I go? Put in the blame on you for the brain you got placed up in your head. But if I got to answer for the mistakes that we make, living a life, so do I. So I'm trying to understand that excuse. I can't dance in your shoes. Last year, so many who I saw close to the ledge got pushed over the edge. Try to let all of the pain that's in the blended in your heart is gonna blur it, you'll sink you. If you try to keep it all from seeping in, you're gonna keep it at the very best shit too. I feel the worry creeping in my cheeks. If I'm not careful, it'll settle in and live for weeks. If I don't pick it out, it'll play. So I say I still got time to try these lines. Somewhere else on my face, somewhere else on my face. I got to look around when I do. What the fuck? Look at the lap, look at the friends, look at the joy, look at the stuff. Yeah, my jealousy, her love me, taking it hold of me. Telling me what I got's not enough. Suicidal thoughts, but I'm not ready to die today. Dead in the side of me, that isn't serving me. Sick of the part of me, deep in the heart of me. I will forever be searching. I got to kick it back with the jabs, with the cap on my crown, with the cap boom, but I burn it down. I got to get the gap blown in my headphones, head home on the vibe bus, then I turn around. Ocean beach, switch a sweet crew, never miss a beat. Blues can't defeat me, yeah. Cause it's a hate speak, hate seek, while I whistle like a missile from a blue fleet weak jet. Don't take this to mean I see things crystal clear. I'm just repeating lines, staring in
to roam. In one place I call home. All I need is one tick on the clock, one trick up my sleeve, one thing to believe. All I need is one person to love, one person, one prayer for one person who cares. All I need is one solo, one hand in the air. It used to be I get afraid and I drive. Going forward's always been the only place I can hide. With no direction, I would speed 100 miles down the coast until I lose the ghost that's chasing me but never arrive. I know the night's scary, but we're alive and the pipe's cherry. And I got a stack of papers like a library. I'm driving seeking a beacon of light freakishly. All I needed was a speaker that might speak to me. But my CD system is so janky a cone dangles, and it dances on its cord like it's Bojangles. You can work it if you hold it at a low angle, but when the bass hits it grows tangles. Come on, right speaker, I'll take everything you give me, but don't pity me. There's people living on a single kidney. In my shitty car, I'm living large and mashing through my city, sitting pretty. I know that I'm ready to go, because one tape on the deck, one way to connect. All I need is one moment alone, one reason to roam. In one place I call home. All I need is one tick on the clock, one trick up my sleeve, one thing to believe. All I need is one person to love, one person, one prayer for one person who cares. All I need is one solo, one hand in the air. For beautiful babies in Vegas on their last chip, for all my ninth life kittens hitting catnip, for heavy drinkers thinking they were never jack shit. You're thinking that's it, but hit a backflip. You got a cracked river, maybe a bad liver. You got a bad hipper, even a bad temper. But if it's last supper, one-legged mad leper, put on that glass slipper. You ain't no half-stepper, this ain't no last breath, it's only one collapsed lung. We're holding up the bank with nothing but a cap gun. Down to your last blank, down to my last drop, up in the gas tank. We better have fun. Time isn't a sacred cow and I'm willing to take it down to the final minute or second, milking my last one. Going up for a take and I'm itching for action. All I need is one, I should remind my zone that all I need is one. All I need is one. In the air, one tape on the deck, one way to connect. All I need is one moment alone, one reason to roam. In one place I call home. All I need is one tick on the clock, one trick up my sleeve, one thing to believe. All I need is one person to love, one person, one prayer for one person who cares. All I need is one solo, one hand in the air. You know the word utopia?
Utopia. I've heard of that. Actually, the way I heard it was a Disneyland ride, I think. Do you know the little cars?
Oh yeah. That's Autopia. One day you opened up your eyes, inside of you, inside a world, inside a universe. You didn't get to choose, you didn't get to pick the rules or pick the past or set the pace or cast the cast and crew. You didn't get to pick your starting place. And though it was a race you didn't understand, you simply lined up on the blocks, and when the pistol popped you ran. And when you tripped and dropped, you picked yourself up off the ground and picked your scabs, and knew you had to pick a plan to end what you began. As you got older, there were days of cold surrender, days of shrugged whatever's folded in with days of shocking splendor. But as time advanced, the lovely days were covered up from view by an advancing melancholy haze that hovered near the dew. Yet there were moments, there were these pure arresting moments when you stepped outside your head, outside your pain, outside control, outside the bullshit, out of body, out of rage, outside the need to get it. Get it? You will never get it. That's okay. Have you felt a little off today? Had a lot to say, but wound up talking to yourself. I've been hunting for a kindly ear, but couldn't find one near, and wound up talking lot. Wanna shove it to the bottom, but the trouble gonna bubble to the top. Then the bubble gonna pop, and the hustle never ever gonna stop. Cause you get up in the morning, get ahead to get to bed, and then you do it all again until the moment that you drop. You need a plot, what you wanna witness with this life you got. You kicked and fought, trying to get up in your skin and pick this lock. That ticking clock, let's see know the bitch you got. These situations with you issue, someone fit too quick should sit you down and talk. Ever wonder who's the crazy one? People walking to work as if nothing is off. But if a person really got it, they would be cracking a bottle at buddies heading looting from shops. Other times you're alone, knowing nobody's home, but you walk around muttering under your breath, second guessing shit, saying goddamn it, goddamn it, goddamn it, just whispering soft. Do you ever get lost deep in your thoughts, triple when you think about the cost of seeing this through? When you tell your stomach in a knots that you don't know how to undo? But do you ever have another moment after that where you can see there's no one way this has to be? Or maybe that's just me.
I'm pleading guilty with the crown today. That's all I got to say. I will not lie to you. I had to try my luck across the sea, and now we're history. I'm saying goodbye to you.
Yes, I've been a mess with the pressure, the stress. See you never, I guess. Nevertheless, finding you I was blessed. Swear I'm trying my best, lying inside on my chest, trying to claw his way out. Crack my ribs, pop my lungs. I don't know if there's a safe route. Now, we could cut this frayed rope or hope and wait for us to fade, babe. After how great the ups were, we can't be living with love when it's lost. It's luster, frosted over, busted, exhausted, ruptured. Another couple who set up our last. We want something real.
A relationship,
Wanna feel?
quit chasing shit.
Give me a shield.
Or she'll break me quick and we will never be the same again. I'm pleading guilty with the crown today. That's all I got to say. I will not lie to you. I had to try my luck across the sea, and now we're history. I'm saying goodbye to you.
All we're seeking's a person that we could cherish. I don't think you really want a green card marriage. Nothing is fair, but you're caring and can't bear it. A lot of people perish tonight in Paris. The planet is a mean motherfucker. You wanna scream, but we gotta lean on each other. We suffer and pick ourselves up off of the floor. Your dad is stage 4, what can I say to support? Could we just quit each other? The way you did cigarettes, up and split. Cold turkey, no regrets I'd even miss. Tasting the nicotine on your breath when we kiss. I'm not ready to say goodbye to you yet, like sayonara. I don't know if I can try tomorrow. Am I supposed to say a hallelujah, smile I knew ya, and go on my way?
I'm pleading guilty with the crown today. That's all I got to say. I will not lie to you. I had to try my luck across the sea, and now we're history. I'm saying goodbye to you.
Oh, yes, Britannia, I surrender. book me and toss the key. Oh, yes we can, yeah. I'll remember your generosity. I suppose, book me as kind, yeah. Yes we can, yeah. Toss us key. I'll remember, yes we can, yeah. Yes we can, yeah. Your generosity, yes we can. Your generosity. And what a fool I've been. Yes, we can, yeah.
An open letter to the fat, arrogant, anti-charismatic, national embarrassment known as President John Adams. The man's irrational. He claims that I'm in league with Britain in some vast international intrigue. Trick, please. You wouldn't know what I'm doing. You're always going berserk, but you never show up to work. Give my regards to Abigail next time you write about my lack of moral compass. At least I do my job up in this rumpus. The line is behind me, across it again. Well, the president lost it again. Oh, such a rough life. Better run to your wife, your boss is in Boston again. Let me ask you a question. Who sits at your desk when you're in Massachusetts? Never called you a dick back in 76, and you really haven't done anything new since. You nuisance with no sense. You would die of irrelevance. Go ahead, you aspire to my level. You aspire to malevolence. Say hi to the Jeffersons and the spies all around me. Maybe they can confirm. I don't care if I kill my career with this letter. I'm combining you to one term. Sit down, John, you fat motherfucker. Cool. Out on the curb again, on the curb again. I've come to learn it's hard and firm. Out on the curb again, out on the curb again, on the curb again. I've come to learn it's hard and firm. Out on the curb again. I'm in my room making cardboard castles with shoestring rope, soup spoon drawbridge, tinfoil moat. I'm still dreaming after all these years. I'm in my room making cardboard castles with shoestring rope, soup spoon drawbridge, tinfoil moat. I'm still dreaming after all these years. Because if we don't build it, who will? I do things on a shoestring that you couldn't do for a cool mill. I run with no laces, and when I fall I start to build my Taj Mahal with shit I found at Dollar Mart. This life's our greatest project, the journey's all in art. But I built my perfect nest, and it's about to fall apart. Again and again, and then I just make it twice as high. And I give my tower teeth, and I watch up like the sky. Because I might just cry if I don't keep it moving, or focus on what I can make and not what just got ruined. Cause every stone will crumble down to dust, to dust, to dust, to dust. And I say love thy neighbor, and I say fuck thy hater. There's nothing I can't solve with duct tape and construction paper. I don't want a band-aid all over, rip it off, I'll rip it off. Out on the curb again, on the curb again. I've come to learn it's hard and firm. Out on the curb again. I'm in my room making cardboard castles again. Shoestring on the curb again. I'm still dreaming after all these years. I know someday I'll pass, and maybe then rest. I'm laying on my back, heaven's my bench press. Cause my imagination is crazy as Glenn Beck. A cloud is floating by in the shape of a rent check. And when the world ends, that's what I'll plan towards. Then I'll trust girlfriends and maybe landlords. Cause I've been played, but I'm looking for more. I say, what would I gain if I took it to court? Cause if people were perfect, then there wouldn't be war. We stay pushing, but once we get a foot in the door, we get our toes chopped off and a foot of manure. I still gotta believe people are good at the core. Cause if we weren't, what's at stake? Why would we stay to break what we make and create?
all these beautiful mistakes. When they blow our house down, let's draw on the walls, the walls, the walls. I'm in my room making cardboard castles with shoestring rope, soup spoon drawbridge, tinfoil moat. I'm still dreaming after all these years. I'm in my room making cardboard castles with shoestring rope, soup spoon drawbridge, tinfoil moat. I'm still dreaming after all these years. Curb again, on the curb again. I've come to learn it's hard and firm. Out on the curb again. Out on the curb again. On the curb again. I've come to learn it's hard and firm. Out on the curb again. I'm in my room making cardboard castles with shoestring rope, soup spoon drawbridge, tinfoil moat. I'm still dreaming after all these years. I'm in my room making cardboard castles with shoestring rope, soup spoon drawbridge, tinfoil moat. I'm still dreaming after all these years. Freak when she saw me, calmly eating my tamale. She followed me home from the diner. Now all day she be on me. On the other side of the street, you can see her through the blinds if you peek, with the book propped up on her knees and the blue hair. What do you care when I'm home, what I do there? You're creeping out my neighbors when they grab the paper. You probably think I'm inside like some kind of savior, solving world hunger, working on Sudoku and filling in the numbers, polishing my halo. Ooh, I bet you wonder. Life could be bogus, we all wanna be noticed, but we're the ones in the background, fuzzy when the ones in the front are a focus. And it's pretty difficult to general when you really think a person is incredible. And I get it while you're setting them up on a pillar, but the bigger the tumble, the bigger the pedestal. Frankly, I am flattered, we all wanna matter. Do you see when you pass by that we let the grass die? I'm late with the rent check, we park on the lawn like we're a bunch of fucking rednecks. I'm just watching Netflix, jerking off the porno. I have a subscription and I got a suspicion you think my life is different. I get your confusion, but you got some delusions. Yeah, I'm fucking awesome, but I gotta out you. You probably think I'm in there writing songs about you.
This lake we're floating through is home today. I've been so close to you, let's float away. This lake we're floating through is home today. I've been so close to you, let's float away. This lake we're floating through. Yeah, we moved to LA, we sat in traffic. Could've chilled on the tent till the sun explode. We've been numbing the pain by moving mad quick. Ain't no running away from our city though. Yeah, we moved to New York, got to walk fast. Burning line in the concrete, a mile long. I wrote a note to self, I hope it helps. Can't ghost yourself, ghost yourself, ghost yourself. I've been so close to you, let's float away. This lake we're floating through is home today. I've been so close to you, let's float away. This lake we're floating through. I've been waiting a while to find the magic. Getting older, you wake up like where'd it go? If you think you can force it, you're bad shit lunatic. Get scored like a tuna fish. Get cool, we can do this shit. You the shit, we can skip through this heavy metal, let go ego trips. I really fuck with you, wanna grow with you, wanna float with you. Float with you. I wanna float with you. I wanna float with you. I
couple red suns popping out a new womb. Twins come twice, once in a blue moon. Feeling like a joke in the nude, rude humor. We were born premature and they said too soon. Sing a new tune, act less fickle. Most twins cling like a pair of testicles, but we haven't been tight since we breastfed little. Said me on the right and you on the left nipple. Said it's that simple, have to discover if you act a bit smothered when you're trapped with Big Brother. 9 long months kicking it inside our mother. Never kicked her belly, hell we only kicked each other. If we suffer we can get well when we grow. Get born, ready, go, got a separate embryo. Breaking like a levee though, wading through the heavy flow. When you see the light, let me know.
The moon is out tonight, it's bright, is everything alright? Not quite, I wouldn't act like I know. No, 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 no. Just what you're going through. No shit, but if you're feeling blue, don't quit. I wanna tell you, my brother, I feel the same way too.
There are weeks you could bet I couldn't eat. Looking at my cooking with a set of wooden teeth. Opened up my big mouth, found that I could speak. So I put another foot in it, but now I couldn't leave. It's good to see all the losers taking days to think of dumping shit on you in new creative ways. You could say that it's a phase or some rude complaining crap. It's a stupid way to act, man, but who can play at that? I've been a brat, made more than one slip. My lips got unzipped, I quipped some dumb shit. Our folks were so sick, it made them cringe. I followed my jaw's lead and came unhinged. I'm sorry man, but can the shit end here? Cause we haven't really talked in about 10 years. And that's 10 too many, cause if you were anyone else I wouldn't see you and myself.
The moon is out tonight, it's bright, is everything alright? I wouldn't act like I know. No, 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 no. Just what you're going through. No shit, but if you're feeling blue, don't quit. I wanna tell you, my brother, I feel the same way too.
Aching in the chest, try to take it from the stress. Shrink made me quit, I was making him depressed. Usually I'm upbeat, tearing through the halls, but instead of bouncing off him I was staring at the walls. Care to make the call, which separates faster? A fence of placenta, an inch made of plaster. A handful of strands of our DNA. Either we were both alone or it seemed that way. Kept to myself, I'd reflect by myself. Dude, I left and I fucking saw Shrek by myself. It's no help to assume we're less than. To mom it's yes ma'am, I groom your best man. It's on the next fam to plan and proceed. But if we smoke weed, don't think we OD'd. No, I don't know all the shit you've been through, but I seen a window and I know I've been to.
The moon is out tonight, it's bright, is everything alright? Not quite, I wouldn't act like I know. No, 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 no. Just what you're going through. No shit, but if you're feeling blue, don't quit. I wanna tell you, my brother, I feel the same way too.
I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drops, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride, this young sun will come out tonight. And this one tongue will give out the vibe. But this mic off, I'm still amplified.
We don't just write poems, we got a Mike Jones. Giving a fuck, ripping it up in different time zones. I know it's so apropos that it's gotta be said, but I was flowing so hard in the car off the top of my head when I drove home that my own flows gave me road dome. So go Bowman, but fuck it if you're celibate. Screw the music if you do it cause you're selling it. Well equipped, man, we do it for the hell of it. Never delicate, hella ripped off the elements. Earth, wind, fire, water, top rock, echo box. And we got Cosby doing jello shots. I'm not telling them the melanin's irrelevant. I'm yelling and you'll feel it from the ceiling to the sediment. Intelligent, epic, and repping the bay. You're tripping if you're thinking that you're getting away.
I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drops, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride, this young sun will come out tonight. And this one tongue will give out the vibe. But this mic off, I'm still amplified.
The sun is coming up and running through me. If the weather ain't getting better, don't be gloomy. Let's get together, gather up and get it moving. And if you don't like my motherfucking music, sue me. A new me, a new reason to be so unseasonably fine. The ills are my grill, serving supper with free sides. Cut to the B-side. Watsky covered in batter and butter and refried. The speakers are pushing the roof, the tweeters, the whippers are proof. The meters are up in the booth. The subs, the mids, the highs, the higher, the lows. The cones all bumped. Don't we're amped, that's the goddamn truth. Flowing low in this moment, only to sow and be growing over the roses. And now that we broke it open, we know that we're doping up. And we hoping no one just can't get live. This is how we get amplified.
I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drops, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride, this young sun will come out tonight. And this one tongue will give out the vibe. But this mic off, I'm still amplified.
Yeah, I got something to speak on the kind of song once heard you just keep on. We out in Cali here keeping the trees blown, so lean on me, need more gain in Fremont. Turn me up a little, I'ma get a reaction. Yeah, the game's filled up with a little distraction, but I'm passionate, yes, somewhat of a Manson. Here to murder words, maybe hold the rest of them ransom. Wondering what I'm gonna do to blow all them lids back. I tell them to get back, that's how we leave an impact in track form. If you don't feel me, then give me my disc back and be ready to get you a diss track. Shit, man, I'm playing, but somewhat of a monster when I get down to laying these songs, soon to be done at a concert, playing as loud as the bay will allow. Watsky, good thing you're around to lead the crowd. Yep. Elephant Man, it's Purple Elephant Man. Watsky, shit, so hot. But wait, no, lead the Elephant Man's on.
Never kept it secret, but forgive me if I cry. The first thing you promised is we would say goodbye, but you didn't say when, didn't say how. Tell me not to stress and to keep my head down, but I peeked and
Now you could see me coming from a mile away.
I didn't write the play, but I still got lines to say. Got my life today, got my pages and I'm a pro, so I know that the show's gotta go when the light's bright on stage. Life has been, it's been months since I've seen her, but I still got that picture of us out in Argentina on my wall. Why'd I do it again, when I know how it ends, could've seen it.
Coming from a mile away. Coming from a mile away.
I'd been built to race, I'd run uphill at a filthy pace for like 50 years. Fuck that shit, better fill a vase, pick some roses and chill a case of like 50 beers.
Been spending too many nights running inside of my mind. From what I can spot, come knocking on my creaky back door. No sneak attacks, door, pop a cork. It's another year, another party. Well, can you believe December's here? Of course I can. We say that same shit every fucking year. Let's get the next one out the way right now. Oh my goodness, can you believe it's all, we're not slowing down. Time keeps rolling, we do too. So would you mind if I got old with you? There's no time to miss the past, the future is coming fast and it's singing to us.
Now you could see me coming from a mile away. Coming from a mile away.
how'd I raise this emo fucking 9-year-old? Since I'm sorta really not religious, it's a crapshoot, I'll roll in paradise. Although the thought of paradise is very nice, in my heart I know I don't believe in magic. So I'm thinking maybe death is like eternal TV static, or returning to the state before your birth, absorbed into the earth. The fewer hours left are more they're worth. I admit that it's difficult to think about. I think everybody got a little bit of doubt. You don't get to hide from it even if you shout. Got a soul on the planet gets to wiggle out. And you said that I know that it's tough to take in some, but it's so early. I can see you're in a hurry, but don't worry, cause that isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, long time. That isn't for a long, 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 long time. Life moves fast. Made the mistake of blinking 20 years past. Now I'm sitting in my living room in Brooklyn with my father. We don't bother doing Christmas in the Bay any longer. It's the first time that we've had this conversation. He says it's tough to take in. I know we're not quite ancient, but we reached the age where we should probably talk arrangements. We could take it several routes. We could sell the house. We can't work forever. Eventually money will run out. That's a spot. Taking a loan would help us cover, which would make it tougher to leave something for you and your brother. Stop. Can't you see? Every meal that you paid for me, all this power